Hello everyone, welcome back to Rooting 101 with Rhea, and this is the Ping Lau sculpt, and we have just finished painting her, putting in her eyes, adding her eyelashes or eyebrows. We'll add her eyelashes after we root, but before we can even start rooting, we have to talk about the tools that we will need. So you see that I am using a rooting pillow. I prefer the rooting pillow. Some people use a bowl with cushions in it, like for instance, maybe a towel or washcloth. The rooting pillow I have has this terry cloth part. This helps the baby to stop from sliding. So it's moving around. And then it has the satin part, which is the part that I prefer. The satin part, it just feels better on the hair, but the baby can slide a lot. If you use one of these rooting pillows, you may also want to use a turntable. And this is just a cake, inexpensive one, and that allows you to just kind of move the baby around, you know. And I usually don't use this one because it's kind of high up, but sometimes you need lift. So you may want to use a turntable. I have some flat ones, I have wooden ones, and I do like turntables. Of course you need scissors. I like using small scissors, so I use these. They allow me to clip a little small, but when it's time for cutting hair, you can use some nicer hair cutting shears or scissors. Some people use holders, and this one allows you to put different types of needles in there. So you can put up to 3 needles in here, and then you can root a lot at once. There's a lot of different types of handles. I have this kind that is like, you can do like this or hold it like that. And then there's this type, is what you probably see a lot, where you put a needle in here and then close it like this, so the hook part goes here. Then you put it in there, and then you can root like that. Okay. You need something to put your trash in. So when you do hair clippings, I put it in this. I like having a little trash. And if you break a needle, you'll want to put it in there. Also, you need a place to store your items. So I use one of these. And this is where I would keep my needles, keep a brush, which I took all the brushes out. So I have to go get a brush. And the brush I use is just a toothbrush. And then with that said, is water. I use a spray bottle with water, or you can, my sister, she'll put, her name is Mrs. Sunflower, and when she roots, and she's a very good rooter, she will just put a little cup of water and she'll just dab her finger in it and use her finger, because she says she doesn't like the way it feels when the kit is wet or when the hair is wet. Now here are some needles. I use German rooting needles, but they're like felting needles. So you may have heard the term felting needles. And we'll get it a little bit closer. Another thing is, I don't root in the same room that I paint, because the hair gets everywhere, especially if you're doing silicone. So these right here are felting needles. And I don't know if you've ever seen people do felting, but yeah. They use those needles. These are German steel needles. And I get these from Dolls by Sandy. And so they look a bit differently, although they use the same type of method for gauges or sizes. This is what it would be, a 43. And there are forked, there are crown. So when I was first starting to root, what I would do is, I can come back a little bit, I think. When I first started to root, I tried a lot of different ones to see what I liked the best. So then there's a notched one, and I'll leave some of these out so that we can take a look at them. Okay, let's take a look at my drawer here where I keep my little stuff. Sometimes when I'm using a needle, I will just throw it in here. All right, now this needle is probably a 43G notched needle. And do you see these barbs in here? I'm trying to get it to focus. There are little notches in there, and there's a lot. And these notches take the hair and drag it into the vinyl or silicone. And that is how you root. So you got this very sharp point, and then you stab it into the vinyl along with the hair that drags in. Now, some people prefer to use a one-notched, and I don't think I have any one-notched because I don't do that type of rooting. I do have one here that has no notches. There's no, like if I run my fingernail through it, it would be smooth. But it's the tip that has like a cross. You cannot possibly see this, but on the tip has like a little crosshair. And you would, and this is not as pointy and it's not as sharp. And you would just take the hair and it would push into it. And you would likely just grab like one or two hairs with this. So that's a good one. This one is a very much smaller one. It doesn't have as many notches in it. It probably only has, I don't even see, probably only has one notch. Okay, here we go. Here is a 40 gauge crown. We'll talk about the gauge in a minute. The gauge is the size of the needle. This is a crown needle. And yes, they bend. And the crown needle, don't get me to lying. This crown needle has like 2 notches in it at the very top, maybe 1. I don't know if you can see it, but try my best here. Here is a 1 barbed needle. These are old because I can tell you right now, I was not trying to root with any of these needles for the most part after experimentation. So this 1 barbed needle has just 1 barb to pull hair through. Then we have a forked needle. That's the one that has the notch in the top. Instead of, it doesn't have any notches on the side. It has a crease in the top. So yeah, the only thing I can really tell you is to just, you can buy like, you want 10. I think they're pretty reasonably priced. I'm not sponsored by Dolls by Sandy, but that's how I was able to know what type of needle that I liked. All right. I have also this, we'll pull back a little bit so you can see. I have this bigger tower where I keep my felting needles in. So let's talk about the felting needles. Now, you'll notice that it has a gauge size. I can get a little bit closer again. The gauge is that I have here are 36, and then it runs all the way to 42. The smaller the number is the bigger the needle. So if I like 43s, and 43 ain't even in here, I don't even know where my 43s are. So I probably will have to use a 42 would be my favorite. So let's take a look at a smaller needle, which is the 42, versus a larger needle, which is a 36. And it is probably the 30s that you will use to root a toddler head. Typically, it's probably going to be in the 30s. Okay, so we're going to be putting away this. I use these a lot, so I'm going to put this back into my smaller one that I use a lot. And I will put these, because I never know. I may say, well, 36 is just too big. It's drawing too many hairs in. So I may go down to a 38. So you don't 100% always know. You can say what your favorite needle is, but it all depends on the hair and the kit. I've seen expert people say, oh, this is not working. And they know their needles. They've been rooting for years and years and years. Okay, now let's talk about these felting needles and how dirty they are. So a lot of times you'll see an adult artist take a needle and stab it into the underside of the doll because they dirty. And then you'll see that black blemish. But these are extra dirty. These felting needles, I got these off of Amazon. So if I get a new one that I haven't used yet, I actually like to rub it with a paper towel before I start. And then just anything that looks really nasty, we're gonna get that off. So this is a pretty good size. Now, here's a strategy that we use. We will use the smaller needle when we're trying to do fine hairs around the circumference, which would indicate baby hairs. So we don't want it to look pluggy. And what that means is like, it looks like there's too many hairs in there. It will look like hair plugs. Also, y'all, I'll tell you right now, I have so many needles. These are needles that fell out, and I'm like, you know what? They gonna stay like that. Here's some hand protectors. I never use them. And we're just going to put these back in here, and I will grab them if I need them. But I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be using 36 or 38, so I'm going to leave those out. Okay, so we have talked about some of the supplies. The pillow, the water. I also like to have like some rubber bands, and I usually keep them in here, but I was running out. So I keep some rubber bands in there. Also, you might want to clip her hair out of the way because she's gonna have long hair. So I usually don't use these, but I don't know, I might be fancy today, so I might use that. And I usually set the stuff that I'm using right now on top. Okay, Prisma pencil. You would use a Prisma pencil to indicate how you want to root the hair. I don't map out the way most people map out. I'm looking at her hair, like her head, like this. And I always start out like this. And these pencils, they wash off with water. So, and I'm doing black hair, so, and I just want to make it even. So I want to come around here. Now, if this was a newborn baby, I would come up and around and make a swirl, but I'm not making no swirl on her. Then the next thing that I do is I decide how far I want her hairline to go. I want her hairline to be like this, I think. And you don't need to use Prisma pencil. You can use chalk and just rub it off when you're ready. So I feel like that would be a good hairline for this baby. Also, I like to do, because she got a kind of like a weird shaped head, baby's hairs come like this and then go back in and then go like that. So it comes in like it's in the temple area, and now I want to match that because I think that was perfect. So I can do it upside down since I'm right-handed. And I came in like a curve, right, maybe here. And then I came out like that. Remember, none of this has to be absolutely perfect, because even a human is not absolutely perfect. They're not absolutely symmetrical. Then we just do that. Don't come too close to the ear, because nobody's aware. I mean, you might be a werewolf, but you don't need to have hair that comes that close. Also, you don't have to come that far down on the neck. Like I just came too far down, I think. We'll come down to here. And the reason is because we don't need to get hair trapped in the neck. And plus, you're not going to really be able to see it if she's sitting like that. You know what I'm saying? So don't go that far down. Just... then you can rub this off pretty easily. Even that might be too low. Let's look at it like this. Okay. So this is the start of mapping. For the purpose of feeling like you've accomplished a lot, you may want to section it off. I section it off like this, kind of like a rounded area. Kind of round it off. That way I can do this section and feel like I accomplished something. Then, I'll start coming around here. So again, feeling like I'm accomplishing something. Now, there is a direction that you hold your needle. When you hold your needle a certain way, the hair looks like it's growing in that direction. Let us say that this is my needle. I root like this. But there are other people that root like this. And if you root like this, then the hair looks like it's coming from the root and going in this direction. So this would be where the root of the hair would be pointing to. If I did this, then the root of the hair would be coming here and going out that way. So if I'm going to be rooting this baby, I think this is a little bit close right here. Let's move that away from the ear. She don't got to have that much hair. Let's move this right here. Okay, so I'm going to take this and move it more like that. Do the same over here. It's all trial and error. I'm not going to even say error. I'm just going to say nothing is always perfect the first time you do it. You just, you know, you come back, you look at it and you say, I think that this could be a little bit different. Okay, so there we have a little bit more space. Okay, now let's talk about direction. The direction that I am rooting in is I want her hair to flow like this. So I want it to flow down her temple. So I'm going to do an arrow like this. Now, I don't have to do these arrows. I already know that that's what I'm going to do. Also, when we come to this part, I want her hair to be in her face. So right around the edges, I want an arrow that goes like this. Let's see, let's bring this down a little bit. So an arrow that goes like this. And then I want her hair to be going in this direction. That doesn't mean that you won't be able to part it and stuff like that. I just don't want her hair to only go back. So what that means is you have to decide how you're going to style your toddler's hair. My toddler is going to be like a mohawk. They always are. If you want your baby's hair to go to the side, that's how you're going to be rooting to the side. I usually always end up having it go this way anyway. But so the hair goes like this. It's going to go in this direction. That means when I'm rooting, I'm going to be rooting like this. Now, this part has to go down and to the side. I'm rooting like this, and then I'm rooting like this, and then I'm rooting like this, and I'm rooting like this, and I'm rooting like this. So this is going down, this is going down. Now, I hope all of these arrows did not scare you, but they are helpful for me to know, not the arrows, but I know because I've rooted so many babies that this is how I'm going to do it. Then at the end, or even in the very beginning, I'm going to do the baby hairs. Now, I haven't decided which hair I want to use yet. These are 100% human hair. Okay, so all of these are 100% human hair. So we have a decision to make. I have a decision to make. I know I want her to have curly hair, but how curly? This is the curliest hair. It's very soft. So we got this is one option. And I have 2 bundles. And you know you're gonna make it work. And this one is stuck. There we go. This one is on the weft. You have to cut it off. It's really no fun cutting things off the weft because a lot of times, even though this hair costs a lot of money, a lot of times they will have some filler hair. You see that hair that looks like a flag? That hair ain't doing nothing for nobody. And so when I cut it off the weft, that's just waste, and I have to comb it out. So I do have to have a comb to comb that out. But this is wavy, and it's a looser wave. Here's a tight curl, loose wave. And then here is another one. This one looks like 2 bundles. It looks a lot like this. This one looks glossier. This one looks more human grade. So not this one. Definitely, I'm not doing this one for this doll. Of course, I'm gonna do this because this probably cost me like $70. So we're gonna use it. We're just not gonna use it for her. We'll see who we use it for. So the contenders are this, and this is my favorite. When the hair comes like this, and you don't have that filler hair that you have to contend with, this bulk hair is so much better. I'm leaning toward this because it's wavy. Another thing is the hair is dirty. This human hair especially. I don't wash my hair before I start, but you can if you want to. I just don't. But you definitely better be washing that baby's hair with good soap and water when it has all been said and done, because I cannot tell you how many times my fingertips come back dirty. And I'm not just talking about dye. And sometimes the hair smells bad. So, and sometimes it don't, but you know, guys, I think it's going to be this hair. I think this is going to be too curly for what I want for Rhea. Even though I said Rhea was multiracial and she came out looking like a brown baby. She could look really cute with these tight curls, but I'm going to go with these looser ones. And I'm going to put it on pause for a moment. And when I come back, all of this will be all set up. And I will be ready to start rooting.